Okay, class, not repeating. Okay, class, not repeating. Okay, now we are going to work, you are going to work with your workbook. Okay, what your workbook? Okay, so the workbook, you have the book, the full contact. It has two parts. The first part is in colors. So you have the two parts. You have the color book. It's in the first part of your book. The first part you have color books is the student book. Okay, so the last activity what we did was activity number 9, the listening. But we also have another part on the back of your book. It's on the back you find for the workbook. Okay, look for the workbook. It's on the back of your book. It's the workbook. Okay, it's on the second part of your book. Okay, it's the workbook. That is the workbook, unit number 7, page 37. Okay, you have the workbook. You can just write your name and your workbook. You don't have the workbook, boys. You have to do the activities in your notebook. Okay, remember. Okay, so let's do this activity. These are exercises similar to the ones that are going to be in your exam. So we have number 1. Okay, okay, we have number 1. What do you use this for? It's the workbook, number 7. Okay, and we have, remember, that's page, don't forget, or give me a moment, that's page 37, okay? So let's start with the first activity. Okay. You say, unit 7, what do you use this for? Okay, the first activity is, what are these items used for? The uses. Write a sentence about each item using use for and the information in the box. So you have to use the expression use for. We have the different items. We have the computer. We have a robot. We have a digital camera. We have a flash drive. And we have a GPS system. So what are the uses of these objects? Okay, so for example, we have a computer, the first item. So a computer is used for, remember with use for, you have to use for ing gerunds for writing. You have to use INGs. So a computer is used for writing. So this is the use. Well, remember with use for, you have to use the verb with ing, the gerund. So a computer is used for writing reports. So that's the number 1. Computer is used for writing reports. And we continue with number 2. A robot is used for, you have to look at here the different uses. Remember to use the verb in the infinitive. Okay, remember when you use the expression is, okay, is, or maybe are, depends on the expression, is or use for, and after that you have to use, plus a verb with ing in the gerund. For example, a computer is used for writing reports. That would be the first exercise from this page. Okay, then we have exercise, the next exercise, we have number 2. Similar to the previous. Check the technology and its use. The right sentence, in this case, we're using used to. Okay, for example, you have the technology, in this case, is the cell phone. So you say, a cell phone is used to send text messages. A cell phone is used to send text messages. In this case, as you're using used to, in this case, you have to use the verb in the infinitive. Okay, it's used to. It's the verb. Used to. Okay, sorry. Used to verb in the simple form. For example, a cell phone is used to send text messages. So your verb in the simple form. So your verb in the simple form is used to send text messages. What you have to do with exercise number 2. So remember, you have the book, write your name. Sorry, you have the workbook, do it in your workbook and write your answers in your workbook. You don't have the book, you have to do activity page 37 in your notebook and send this homework. Okay. Remember, this exercise similar to the exam. So see you in the next video. Maybe later, we can check the answer later. Not in this video, do the activity later. In another video, we're going to check the answers. Okay, so see you because it's a way to check. Okay, so send your answers. Later, we check. Okay, bye. See you in the next video.